Okay, you guys, super excited to be here this week. I'm going to be doing a free 5-day training on all about your spirit guides, how to meet them, what they are, how to communicate with them, how to strengthen that communication. So, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and give me a follow on YouTube, your spiritual awakening babe. Or if you're on Facebook, come join us in our group, spiritual your spiritual awakening community. I'm going to be trying to do live on both. Those of you that are on YouTube, fair warning, my phone is low on the battery, so hopefully we make it through this. So I'm so excited about this week, you guys, not only just to be offering you, and I'm sorry if I look a little bit funny because I'm live in a couple of different places, but I'm so excited to be offering you guys this free training because for me, this was one of my very first things that happened through my awakening that really made it like, holy crap, I'm not making this up, I'm not crazy. And that was meeting my spirit guides and learning how to communicate with them. So this was the beginning. And the reason why I'm doing this free training is part of the opening of the doors to our signature program, Awaken. This is going to be the last time that we're running it in 2019 because we have some other epic things coming up and we're shifting the program a little bit as well. So if you have been on the fence, you're going to want to get there. If you haven't signed up for the waiting list, you're definitely going to want to sign up for the waiting list because we are going to give the people on the waiting list a chance to register early tomorrow, and also the people on the waiting list will get a little bit of a discount for a short window. So if you're not on the waiting list, go to brandaline.com/awaken. The link is somewhere near this video. If you're on YouTube, I'll be putting it in the comments later. So without further ado, let's talk about our spirit guides, right? Woo woo. I know this is always a really big subject, the spirit guides, so I've broken it out for you in a 5-day training. Love Tiffany, she's saying, meeting my spirit guides has been life-changing and very grateful to be aware of them. He wants me to call him John. I love that, and we'll talk about that this week too, how to figure out their names and all of the like. So excited to help you guys figure this out. So the first thing that I want to talk about in today's training is what's the difference between a spirit guide, an angel, and a loved one, and what is a spirit guide exactly? Because a lot of people really get confused, right? A lot of people think, well, my dad died when I was 20 and now he's my spirit guide. So the way I like to describe it is that yeah, so your dad, if you've lost a loved one from this lifetime, they can guide you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're your spirit guide. Okay, so basically this is Brandaline's analogy, right? Because I've been teaching intuition and mediumship development for a really long time. So Brandaline's analogy is your spirit guides are someone that you had a life with in the past, right? There's someone you had a life with in a past life, right? And they decided that your relationship is so important that they decided to stay behind in this lifetime in order to guide you, right? So here's the thing with the spirit guides too. Because they were in your past life, right? Because they love you so much that they stay behind to guide you in this life. They freaking love you. They freaking love you. And they know you. They know you inside and out, right? So it's going to feel really, really normal. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go to like actually meet them. So today I wanted to explain, so the difference between spirit guides versus angels and loved ones is your spirit guides are basically people that you've had a past life with, right? And they decide to stay behind you. Versus your angels. Your angels are actual angels, okay? Angels like Archangel Michael, like Archangel Raphael, very high vibrational, super high above in the dimension area, you know, sitting next to Source God energy. They are super soft and sweet and very, very loving, very, very kind. Versus your spirit guide might have a little bit of attitude, right? Your spirit guide might be encouraging you or be joking with you, right? Because why? If that's your personality, if you're a hoot, then you probably have a spirit guide that's also just hilarious, right? I mean, they give us shit and all that. Versus an angel's going to be very unconditional love, very supportive, very soft and sweet. Now, excuse me, your past loved ones, right? Ghosts. Some of you guys consider them to be angels, but those aren't angels. Those are people that were alive in this lifetime with you that pass along on the other side of the veil. Can they guide you? Yeah. Can angels guide you? Yeah. But when we're talking about spirit guides, when we're going to be getting ready to meet them this week, we're talking about these special people that are like basically assigned to you. Good morning, Jory. And hello, everybody that's saying hi to me on the live. Hi, Noelle. Hi, Jory. Hi, Krista. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Rachel. Tiffany. Mila. Ming. Annie. Love all you guys. Chelsea. Nancy. Jacelyn. Jacqueline. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So thanks for saying hi to me. Hi back. So your past loved ones, right? Yes, they could guide you, but they feel more mediumship. They feel more mediumship. Your past loved ones, are the ones that are like floating around in that little white orb, or they're the ones that are like, if you have a picture of them sitting somewhere and then you take a picture of the picture, you might see the face reflecting in the glass, or you might see a little orb. Just a tip for you guys that want to play around with that. But your loved ones are more like meaty. I guess I want to say they're meaty. They feel more meaty versus the angel's going to be like soft cotton candy. My battery might be dying on the YouTube, so sorry folks if you're there. But and then your spirit guides are people that you've had past life with, right? And a lot of times you decide later on to have a life with them and you stay behind so you can exchange it, right? You can also, and we're going to talk about the animal guides and stuff too. Like everything is guiding you. So don't think that angels can't guide you, or loved ones can't guide you, or animals can't guide you, or numbers can't guide you, right? A lot of times when we're talking alchemy, that's when the animals come into play. And we'll talk more about that later this week too, the different types and the signs that our guides give us. But generally speaking, I wanted to share with you guys the difference between guides, angels, and loved ones. And your guides are hilarious, and they're actually like more assigned to you. They're more about your personality. And a lot of times when you go to meet your spirit guides, like there's a kabillion free guided meditations out there. There's one on my YouTube channel, Meet Your Spirit Guides. There's also one in our free library on the website, brandaline.com/library, I think. There's a guided meditation. But a lot of times where we go wrong when we do these guided meditations is we think that it's going to be something out of the ordinary, right? We think that there's going to be some massive thing come up and we're going to know that they're standing there. But in reality, it feels so normal to us. It feels so real to us. It feels so much like ourself in a way. And I don't mean like our higher self, but it's so much like, oh, he's a jokester. Like, how does he just get me? Like, how do they just get me? It's because they've known you through multiple lifetimes, right? And we are always talking about the different lifetimes and different things that we go through. And one of the neat things is when you do go to do your guided meditation and you do meet your spirit guide, is ask them to show you a vision, or however you see, hear, feel, and know, all your clairs, right? Have them somehow communicate to you, like, what lifetime were they in. I think that's one of the most exciting things to do, because then you have a closer bond with your guide. You're like, oh my gosh, I remember we were both killed back in the day, you know what I mean? And geez, thank God you're still here with me in the back. And a lot of times we dream of our spirit guides too. And for me, when I first met my spirit guide, re-met her rather, right? Quote, keep this in mind, re-met, because you already knew them. But when I first re-met her, I remember having dreams as a child that I always would look back and see this like strawberry blonde lady behind me and to the right, and then if I ever saw her during a nightmare, I knew everything was going to be okay because the chick had my back, right? So then when we re-meet, so you guys, I'm really excited. I hope you are in part of our community, your spiritual awakening community. If you guys are getting on the wait list for the Awaken program, get on there. Doors open tomorrow. I'm so excited for the last run of 2019. I just really love seeing your guys' transformation. I love it. I geek out. Like, I love my job. I love my calling. It's not necessarily my job. It's my purpose. It just includes helping you guys and includes a paycheck, right? So I'm sending you guys all love. Make sure to tune in tomorrow at 10:30 live East Pacific Standard Time in Vegas, or Eastern Standard Time 1:30 p.m. All week long, we're going to be doing more trainings. We're going to learn how to meet our guides, how to communicate with them, how to strengthen that communication, and how they work with us and stuff. So I'm sending you guys all love, and I will see